So what's your favourite triangle, Kate?
Isosceles. The new Deus Ex trailer was recently revealed, so we're going to be giving you an in-depth breakdown of what we've managed to learn so far.
Peggy 18.
The main thing to notice is that visually, this Deus Ex bears similar motives to its predecessors. There's a lot of yellow, the signature colour of the series, and one hell of a lot of angelic saviour imagery such as wings, halos, bright lights. Yep, Adam Jensen's going to save the world again.
At the end of the last game, the outcome depends on the choices you make, but essentially, an event triggered by the Illuminati caused every augmented human to go into fight or flight mode. Mankind Divided follows these events, showing terrorist attacks, abuse of other augmented humans, and some kind of global conspiracy driven by the antagonistic companies of former games.
Think of it a bit like the X-Men. The rest of humanity hates and fears transhumans. Given that many of them have become overpowered, belligerent terrorists, but many are on the fringes trying to survive in a world that treats them like scum.
You might have also noticed all the triangles. Normally we'd scoff at the people who see Illuminati conspiracies in every three-sided shape out there, but this time you're right. At the end of the last game, Human Revolution, Jensen's ex-girlfriend is revealed to be working for the Illuminati, alongside Jay-Z and Beyonce, we presume.
This particular background was the one which Eidos Montreal used a couple of months ago in a reveal of their new engine. Back then they denied that it was even about Deus Ex, even though the cyberpunk feel and obvious yellow aesthetic screams, this is about Deus Ex, louder than Adam Jensen's ever-present sunglasses.
In the lead up to the trailer reveal, Eidos were running this strange 3-day live stream of a guy in a room being tortured. What does that have to do with Deus Ex? He was probably a transhuman, he had a robot arm. I do feel a bit sorry for the guy they had to torture just to reveal a trailer though. I hope he's okay.
Another nice little touch. You know how we said the game was all yellow and covered in triangles, and you see that the guy who refers to a golden age? Well, the golden ratio is a mathematical formula used to create and define beauty, and it's all about triangles. Lovely triangles.
That huge robot dude we see later on in the trailer is so clearly a bad guy. We see Ivan Burke kissing his hand in a fairly unsubtle reference to the act of kissing the rings of royalty or the Pope, so he's definitely an important guy, but when has a huge megalomaniac robot guy ever not been evil? He's totally evil.
Deus Ex has always been about stealth, but stealth is always the tricky option. You can choose to go lethal or non-lethal, but be warned, your choice will come with consequences, either morality-wise or because that guard you knocked out has woken up and he's all f***ed off.
No doubt the soundtrack for this game is going to be suitably badass, given that the composer is Michael McCann, who not only composed the music for Human Revolution, but was nominated for a whole bunch of awards afterwards.
So much pain.
So much blood, splattering out from the nice bodies it used to be in and covering Mr. Jensen. Guess we can assume this game is going to be pretty gory.
Jensen's augments are getting better and better with every installment of Deus Ex. The ones we see in this trailer include invisibility, a transforming arm, super jump, funky robot eye, teleporting, throwing knives, dash charge, taser hand, and some kind of cool polygonal shield. But of course, he's not the only one pumped up with tech. We see a man with a robotic arm shoot some kind of modified shotgun widespread bullet, and vigilante forces scanning people and using new weapons. Bring it!
The dude we keep seeing in the trailer with the lovely eye augments is Ivan Burke, listed as the prime suspect for the Prague bombing. Something tells us he's probably going to end up being framed for something he didn't do, and we'll probably have to save him, all in a day's work for the good guy, right?
Oh no. This game is all about picking sides. From the title, Mankind Divided, to the constant references to this schism that are peppered throughout the trailer, like robot hands and human hands are constantly juxtaposed, with added religious imagery to let you know that one is technically more powerful than the other. It's clear that this Deus Ex is going to take place in the midst of a revolution.
Well, it looks pretty Deus sexy so far. I cannot believe you got me to say that.
That's great. Triangles, religious imagery, lots of yellow, and robot hand powers that are so cool they'd make Inspector Gadget feel inadequate.
I hope you've learned something, and let us know in the comments if there's anything you saw in the trailer that we missed. Make sure to like and subscribe to see more of this kind of stuff in the future, and we'll see you again soon.